Welcome to the Sports Minute tonight. If you like the video today, please comment and share it. Oh, I want to say tonight. And please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. Tonight is a college football topic. Down there on the plains, a War Eagle. Hugh Freeze is out as head football coach at the University of Auburn today. But I'm going to say this. I think Coach Freeze is a hell of a football coach. Look what he did at Liberty University, and then look what he did at Ole Miss, based on the situation that happened down there in Auburn. Mr. Freeze is a very good football coach. I'm going to say that one more time. It's just so many weird things went against him on the plains. But I would say this about Hugh Freeze's tenure at Auburn. I could never understand why he couldn't get good quarterback play out of the quarterbacks he had on campus. Patrick Thorne didn't do him no favors. Jackson Arnold didn't do him no favors this year. But I think he had a player in Ashton Daniels to transfer from Stanford, who I thought he should have went to earlier, especially after Auburn lost that Oklahoma game. But in the realization of college football, Hugh Freeze was 1-12 against ranked opponents. He was 15-19 overall at Auburn, and he was 6-16 in the SEC. And there are high expectations for Auburn University. They don't want to hear about, hey man, it's going to take you 3 to 4 years to get it together, 5 years. No, they want a college football playoff berth now. And to tell you what, I think Auburn, with their roster right now and the talent they have, I think they got a college football playoff roster. Look at every game they lost this year. There was a big game. There was in the Auburn game up to the fourth quarter. There was in the Texas A&M game up to the fourth quarter. They had Georgia dead to rights. If that one call don't go against them before halftime and they score a touchdown and go in 17-0 on Georgia, I think Hugh Freeze still have his job. Then the loss in Missouri. They lagged going into the fourth quarter of that game. Then this past Saturday night, they just couldn't get anything going offensively and end up losing to Kentucky. But those are the realizations of coaching in the SEC and college football. If you don't produce, you got to go. It's that simple. With the NIL on board and the players with this transfer portal, Auburn, as I said one more time, in my opinion, had a college football playoff roster. Now, I'm going to give you 3 names that I think would fit in down there on the plains. War Eagle tonight. Of course, the young man that's over there in Oxford, Mississippi. Can Auburn pull that same thing they did in 1999 when they got a coach Mobius, and his name was Tommy Tuberville? Well, it's another gentleman over there that's doing his thing at a high level. He's got the Ole Miss program rocking. His name is Lane Kiffin. But there's one problem with that War Eagle Nation. Florida wants him. Penn State wants him. Virginia Tech wants him. There's a lot of schools want Lane Kiffin. And you know what? The Florida Gators want him. So join the list. But I think Lane Kiffin will be a star over there on the plains. The number 2 guy. He's right here where I live at, in Atlanta metro area. I live in Douglasville, Georgia, which is 30 miles west of downtown Atlanta. Right there, North Avenue, Georgia Tech, Brent Key. I think he'll be a knockout hire. Look what he's done with the Yellow Jackets. Even though they lost this past weekend in North Carolina State, to get Georgia Tech ranked number 8 in the country, with a school that produces 1 out of 6 millionaires academically, Brent Key will be the first guy I will call before I call Lane Kiffin. And finally, you might not agree with me this evening, but I think the young man at Syracuse, Fran Brown, will be an excellent choice. Don't look at what he done so far this season. I know they 1-5 in the ACC, but he don't have his quarterback. Remember that. He doesn't have his quarterback. But look what Syracuse did last year. They averaged 34 points a game offensively. And plus, Fran Brown, I like his swagger. I like his confidence. And he was an assistant over there at Georgia. And he was one of their top recruiting coordinators. You bring him down on the plains, and can you imagine that Kirby Smart to be shaking in his boots? Those are my 3 candidates, baby. Lane Kiffin, Fran Brown, and Brent Key. So if you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 here on YouTube. War Eagle. Y'all got a good football program. Bo Jackson, Cam Newton, Shug Jordan, Terry Beasley, Pat Sullivan. I understand you're paying down on the plains and one great William Andrews. Y'all be blessed.